Shalom, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Robakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who do rule well. Peace, love, and blessings to the brothers on highways and byways, giving all diligence, make a call and election sure, and blessings to the very few sisters out there listening, learning, and believing. I'm thy fellow Arab Kanakla, coming at you once again with another lesson, Lord's will, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai's lessons edifying and exhorting. And it's just be the prophecies, man. This would be a quick lesson, but we're in the time of prophecy. All right, the Most High spake of a time like no other. All right, that's getting ready to basically take hold on this place. All right, this is Daniel 12 verse 1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people." Who the children of the people? The Israelites. All right. It says, "And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book." Okay. So here it is. You Americans, you Babylonians, you got nothing good, coming for you. All right. Nothing good is coming. America is at its end. Okay. However long the Most High is going to draw it out, we don't know, but we hoping and hasten that he takes this place out very soon. And it's looking like it. We're watching the prophecies. We're watching the moves that Esau Edom is making. And this is a major one right here. The quality of life here in Babylon the Great, aka America, will continue to deteriorate. All right. It's countless videos of people complaining on the internet how expensive life is, the cost of living. It's just completely absurd, and it's just out of reach for the average working class individual. Okay. It says Trump says 25% tariffs on Mexican and Canadian imports will start Tuesday with no room for delay. So this is going to happen. All right. And who pays? All right. It's basically a tax. That's all it is. It's a tax. You're going to end up paying for that. The consumer is going to pay for that. Okay. Well, once again, the businesses and the companies, they're not going to take the hit. They're going to take that same tax. Okay. And transfer it right to the consumer, the buyer. So you just getting squeezed, man. It says no room for delay. It says Nvidia shares fell nearly 9% on Monday after Donald Trump confirmed that tariffs from Canada and Mexico will go into effect on Tuesday. Nvidia's market capitalization decreased by $265 billion, leaving at $2.7 trillion after losses on Monday. Concerns over tariffs and AI have led to significant losses in Nvidia's stock, which has decreased in value by 80% since February 19, 2025. And these just headlines. Here you go from Washington Post. All right. It says, analysts, Trump is walking into danger on his tariffs. Trump's tariffs on Canada and Mexico are due to start Tuesday, but the polling and economic dynamics point to political peril. KETV. Trump says 25% tariffs on Mexican Canadian imports will start Tuesday. President Donald Trump says 25% on imports from Mexico and Canada will start Tuesday, sparking renewed fears of a North American trade war. Okay, that's basically what all this is. The New York Sun, with economy already suffering, Mexicans brace for painful Trump tariffs. An analyst tells the Sun that if there are any tariffs at all, in addition to the ones that may already be enforced, that's going to have a tremendously negative effect on the economy. And you already seen all the jobs being losses, the job losses. They said over 220,000 people filed for unemployment benefits. Okay, so that's it. Things are only going to get worse. Let's get that in Ecclesiastes 12. Ecclesiastes 12:1, it says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years." It's like it, nor the years draw nigh, nor the years draw nigh. A little excited. It's like it, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So, seek the Lord early. All right. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. All right. The dark times, man. All right. The sun and the light and the moon, that representation of knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Okay. On more of sort of a spiritual level. And then when you just look at it as like, hey, dark times. That's a lot of the titles is reading times of uncertainty, where you don't see a future in America. All right, you people complain about, oh, there'll be no social security. I don't see how there's gonna be any social security left for us when it's time for us to retire. Okay. AI taking over all the jobs, all this technology taking over all the manual labor jobs. There's no need for them. I don't see what we gonna be doing. Okay. That's the times that we're in, that the scripture is prophesying about. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. All right. And that's talking about economists. Or you think, stocks dropped, these tariffs, these things are going to have a negative effect on the economy. Okay. Is what you're seeing is all out war, man, economically. Okay. This is about to go down, man. It's at the doors. It says in the day when, and it's already happening. I wouldn't even say it's at the doors. It's happening. It's just unfolding. All right, it's imploding on itself. The Lord has spread the worm underneath Babylon the Great. Okay, I'm gonna get that precept next. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. No work. All right. The grinder cease. The grinding is because it's few. There's no work left. Okay. You see Trump basically dismantling the whole government. It says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. So when you seeing people start losing government jobs, contracts, so on and so forth, you gotta understand all those jobs are funded by taxes. Okay. So if the government is laying people off, and once again, when you're being taxed, it don't matter if the economy is good or bad, right? You're being taxed. You got to pay your taxes. That's like something mandatory, something you can't get around. And I'm talking about, of course, the average class working citizens who basically fund all these things, all the taxes. Who basically being robbed, the slaves at the bottom. Okay, but you don't have a choice whether or not you're gonna pay your taxes. You don't have a choice outside of that. So, the government is a majority being funded by our taxes, man, the tax money. So if they're laying people off, what more are the businesses, the hustles that you got going on out there, where people don't have to go and buy shoes and clothes. Okay, because right now what it is, people are using credit now to just pay the bills, to buy food. Credit, usually, credit was an expense that you use on the shit that you didn't need, the things that you wanted, clothes, shoes, electronics, so on and so forth. Now people are using credit to buy the things they need, to pay their rent, to pay their bills. The economy is the people are in a bad position, man. It says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay? So the door is going to be shut in the streets, man. The mirth is gone. All right? It's the mirth, the time of joy and happiness is basically escaped from the hands of you Babylonians, you American citizens, man. Okay? It has escaped you. Mirth and joy, you're going to look for it. You ain't going to find her. Okay? Isaiah 14 and 11. We'll close out with this one. This is concerning Babylon. All right. But, yeah, I'll just start from the top, read through it. Isaiah 14 and 1 says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land," which is what we longeth for, man. So the bad news is coming is good news to us. When we see headlines about tariffs and all this going to be bad for the economy, a lot of you people, you stress and you worry about that. But we, that's looking for and hasten for the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai, we praise it, we welcome it, because this society has to be, all right, uprooted. All right, the wicked that has been sown has to be uprooted. Okay, so the only thing left once this economy start free falling on its own, all right, the point of no return, and it starts rapidly falling to the point you witness hyperinflation. Only thing left is for this devil, all right, this man of sin, to basically implement his mark. All right, it says, "And a stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids." So yes, slavery is coming. All right, "And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." So we've been oppressed here heavily in Babylon the Great, aka America. So we're going to take the same ones that oppressed us and put us in captivity, and we're going to put them in captivity, and we're going to rule over them. If we're ruling over the oppressors, meaning we're going to be oppressing them, man. Okay? That's what we have waiting for us, man. And 2/3 of our people are joined to this society, and they look forward to staying here and make, have made this place their bed to lie in. Well, you're going to go down right along with this society, man. Right along with Esau, Edom, and his world being destroyed. It says, "Shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow." So once again, this is good news for us. The destruction of this kingdom. It says, "And from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve." Okay, because what it started out with hardcore bondage, but hell, we're still in there. All your money, all your wages are being garnished before you even touch them. Okay? And they're overcharging you. From interest rates to taxing, you name it. You're being overcharged, man. So you are in bondage. He gave you just enough. And I wouldn't even say that, man. A lot of people not even making it. Okay? It says, "Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon." Modern day Babylon is America. "And say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased." America being that golden city, that oppressing city. And that's no mystery now. This man of sin is being revealed. Whether you want to believe it or not. That oppressing city, that Babylon the Great, that wicked and oppressing city, that America fits the description, man. It says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, meaning his power. Hey, and LT broke it down. For the Lord has crushed your wicked power and broken your evil rule. So, hey, man, we've been breaking that down for years. All right. And we were just, just until recently through the Spirit, vocab alone, hey, like we all say, thank you. He put the Spirit, pushed us to go into other translations. And as you can see, the whole time, we've been breaking it down the correct way. It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. So something continuous, endless, as the NLT broke it down. It didn't stop, man. Just keep squeezing the people. And we know ultimately who it is the small hats up at the top. Okay. The JOOs that's, putting a squeeze on everybody by the way of the money system. Okay. But it's a continual stroke, man. It says, he that ruled the nations in anger and is persecuted, and none hindereth. All right. Nobody going to hinder it. This place is for the taking. This place is about to be spoils. As Zelensky told Trump, it's going to come to you soon. As the whole earth is at rest and is quiet, they break forth into singing. And that's a prophecy. Okay. Go show you this didn't happen to ancient Babylon. Because this prophecy, these are things that shall be set in stone. All right. The end, the peace, the kingdom. The whole earth is not at rest right now. But it's going to be when this Babylon, this current Babylon that we in right now, is destroyed. It says, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. And also know trees is a metaphor for people as well. Okay. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. All right. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even the chief ones of the earth, the kings of the earth, man. They're going to come up against you. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations, and they shall speak unto thee. And it's talking about Esau, Edom, and all the other nations speaking against him. Even their own allies, because right now Esau, he's a house divided. Okay. It says, art thou also become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? So America is weak now. Okay. It's weakened. The beast has been weakened, man. That wound, that deadly wound. All right. It won't be healed this time. It says, thy pomp is brought down, the power. All right, to the grave. Your power is brought down to the grave, man, to the dirt, to hell. All right. It says, the noise of thy vials, and the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. So that worm is a representation of decay. All right. And as I was building the Brother Barack earlier, basically, you bite into something, you see worms, and is decaying. But you can't tell until you open it up. And you're like, oh, it got worms in it. Yeah, it's decaying from the inside out, and that's America. Okay? It's finished. Only thing left that was really holding this thing together was that dollar. You can see it, and it's being devalued, all right, by the day. So only card you got left on the table, all right, is war. Military action. And this time these nations are going to be ready for you. All right, and they're going to let off those nukes. And America, Babylon the Great, will be utterly destroyed by the way of nuclear fire, thus saith the Lord. So here it is, Tuesday, with no room for delay. Right before the Passover. Things are getting done because the Most High is about to make big moves on the planet Earth. And Lord willing, he returned this year. So that, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Till next time, say shalom to elect that wants